So let's talk about exercise. So I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio every morning, so let's just talk about that. I don't remember all of the many benefits, but I do remember a few. They say you do 30 minutes of cardio every day and you'll actually need 1 hour less of sleep. That is a 30-minute profit every day. So I'm trying that out. I've actually about 5 days into this thing, so I'm losing about an hour's sleep while I adjust to this earlier start, as well as the actual sudden increase in exercise. So so some of the benefits they say is more energy and more focus. So that means when you work at a desk, you can be productive for more hours in the day. I don't know if you noticed, but you can only really do so many hours of work at a desk every day when you're doing knowledge work. You just to use that mental energy, it only lasts so long. I find that I'm on a good day finished by about 2 p.m. and on a bad day I might only be able to do 1 or 2 hours of really in-depth work. I suppose all my work that I'm doing right now is takes a lot of energy for me to be able to figure out what to do. It's pretty I guess I actually am in a new role, so it means that I am having to do a lot of work just to define what the next step is on everything I'm doing. So more ability to focus is more mental energy, which is more of that to spend every day. So that's one thing. What was the other? Yes, the other thing was a higher level of mental clarity overall. So with exercise, I believe I'll be able to, with that ability to think deeper and to have more clarity than I had in my best state before, I'll be able to solve problems that are beyond my current level of I guess, mental capacity. So with the extra clarity and more depth of thinking, I'll be able to solve things that I haven't been able to do in the past. So that can often lead to a breakthrough in one area, which often, if you get a breakthrough in one area, it can lead to a breakthrough in multiple areas. So there's a potential, by adding this small daily habit, to get a massive increase, well, not a massive increase, but a substantial increase in improvement in multiple areas of my life. So that is quite significant. So that's why I'm doing that 5 days in. I guess another benefit is that I think I will be able to have that feeling of basically happiness. It does apparently, exercise, help you to balance all of your hormones, and as well as reducing your ability or tendency to feel negative emotions and increasing your ability or tendency to feel positive emotions. So that means you're more happy. I used to drink a fair bit and now I don't drink at all. So my general level, or my set point, or my, I guess, default happiness level increased quite significantly when I did that. So I'm now mostly quite okay. Rarely am I in such a bad mood that I can't communicate with people and have a joke. I'm sort of always balanced and stable. So to take that to the next level, I'll probably just be enjoying life more rather than just being pretty okay, which is, by the way, fairly good thing to have after, I suppose you could say, quite a few years of turmoil. So that is good, but to take it to the next level is something I'm willing to try this out to see if I can do that and get to that next, or to raise my set point to get that next higher level of enjoyment. So that's significant as well. So one more thing, I suppose, we'll go through everything. For some time now, I have been testing my levels of discipline, so this is one more way to test myself on that. So I'm getting up at 5 a.m, doing 30 minutes of cardio. So my intention is to do this 7 days a week, certainly not to get up that early. I'm about to have some leave from my job, so 5 a.m. may not be required. However, it's been a hell of a week implementing that sort of a start time, so if I can just continue it on autopilot if I wish into the next week, so I might do that. But yeah, I guess this is another reason is to test my discipline level. So, and that also leads into me saying, don't be thinking you haven't got what it takes if you try and get up at 5 a.m. every day and it doesn't work. Firstly, I've had multiple things that I've been testing my discipline with, such as quitting drinking, and a lot of emotional stability things where I don't allow certain types of emotional states into my life anymore, or I stop them when they start. So just that, and I've probably another 10 different things that I can't remember that I've done to test and increase my discipline. The more you use your discipline, the stronger it gets. So this is probably this year, my third attempt at getting up earlier. Seems to have stuck because I have all those reasons that I just mentioned. Plus, I've understood that the concept of resistance, which is, to put it very briefly, there is such a thing as resistance, and the closer you get to breaking through the resistance, the tougher it gets. So those moments when it seems impossible to continue, if you continue through that stage, that often you think it's going to be like this hard forever, it just fades away. So you have this one day or this couple of days where it's fucking hell, and then after that it's just habit. It's just it's very easy to continue because you have momentum, and that just does not last, that kind of resistance. So that's a reason why this has been easier as well, because I understand that concept, and yeah. So also this year, like I say, is my third time attempt at doing this year, and also it must be, I'm not sure, but I remember my first attempt at doing exercise at 5 in the morning when I was probably 15. I let it go for probably a decade before I tried it again. But it's quite okay if you try to start a habit, it doesn't work, and also if you even if each time you try, you actually get better at your discipline, even if you fail. If you get one day into getting up early and fail the next, and next time you get 2 days in a row of getting up at 5 a.m. or getting up at whatever time, that's actually an improvement, and soon enough, well, once you can do about 5 days in a row of getting up early, it's pretty much done, because by that time you've gotten over the tiredness and all the resistance and all that crap. So that's all you need to really do, in my experience. Yeah, and of course, yeah, so that's that. I suppose that's it. Exercise is good, and I'll certainly see how it comes along. I'm not yet to the point where I feel a lot more energized, which I expect to happen in terms of just physically having more energy. Like, I guess, yeah, just where you just, you know, jumping up, bounding upstairs and feeling you could run at any minute. That's the kind of fitness that I like the idea of, where you can, it's not a big deal to be doing it just to be running or whatever. Anyway, that's the story for today, fitness. I think that's it. Alright, see ya.